There's a lot more that you have to do and consider to get your body ready, because you've got to obviously fly interstate and you're staying at a hotel. A few compromises there with the usual routine of playing at home.
These are compression boots. They're designed to pump the blood out of the legs and any lactic acid as well. We had their main training session yesterday, so I like to get in these and just help with the blood flow of the legs ahead of a big flight as well. Take any advantage you can get. Probably only a 1%er. You do enough of them, there's going to be more than an advantage there. Usually on my day off, I like to come in to the Chiro Recovery Centre here and just jump into these Normatec boots for anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes, and then after I'm out of here, I'll get in the cryo machine and freeze myself to death for 3 minutes before I get ready to go to the airport. I've been using these actual boots now for a couple of months, and I've been doing the cryotherapy on and off for a few years now. I actually need to get a pair of these for myself to have at home and take away when we travel, so actually it's going to be my next purchase.
At this stage of the year, there's always going to be niggles that players are suffering. I've had a few niggles throughout the year, but nothing that's obviously kept me from playing, so I've been really lucky.
For the Perth trips, we go over a day early. I think most East Coast teams do the 2 nights before travel, and we'll have all tomorrow to settle into Perth, have our last training session, which will be necessary because none of us have played at the new stadium now there in Perth. It'll be good to get a feel for it. Depends what I'm into that week. I like to take a book and read, listen to some music, might watch a movie as well and get some sleep. Keep it pretty relaxed.
It wasn't an ideal preparation over in Perth, getting in at almost midnight on the Friday night, having the fire alarm go off in the hotel at 4 a.m, so not ideal. Fortunately, we got there 2 nights early, so we had a good sleep the day before the game. We were able to sort of refresh on what we've spoken throughout the week and what we'd trained leading into the game. It's a great opportunity for any last minute things that need to be brought up or shared across the playing group and relayed to the coaches. I think it's important for the team and the players to get together the morning of the game, just sort of get out, stretch your legs. We're all pretty good mates, so have a bit of fun, kick the soccer ball around, play a bit of catch with a racket and tennis ball. As you get close to the game, your mindset starts to really focus in on what you need to do and obviously the game coming up. Everyone's going to be different. For me, I like to keep relatively relaxed, keep things pretty simple, obviously ticking off a few personal routines that I like to go through. Thanks for having me, guys. It's exciting that we've got 4 in a row after 4 losses in a row. I heard a few people in the competition were able to do the Rubik's Cube, and Matt DeBoer actually challenged me to be able to get it done, and it took me, I think, 3 days to learn how to do it just from watching some YouTube videos. I don't do it religiously before every game, but it's something, if it's there, I'll have a crack at it and solve a Rubik's Cube before a game, just to sort of get the mind stimulating and problem solving. It's going to be on early, going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of tackles, contested footy, that's what it's all about.
Shiel, Dan steps his way around Cole and drives it.
We were able to play some really good football there, and they were going to come out firing after 3 losses in a row. Unfortunately, in that last quarter when we actually hit the front, we just couldn't score again and sort of keep the momentum in our favour, and credit to West Coast.
David to Gaff!
They did a really good job at fighting and staying in the game, and they deserved the win in the end.